After a fairly quiet winter, Kendrick Lamar aside, the New Zealand concert scene bursts back into life this month. And no, I'm not talking about the imminent near-annual arrival of Disney on Ice, nor the plethora of tribute acts spanning everyone from Cat Stevens to the Beach Boys, Roy Orbison and Freddie Mercury, or even the visit by what remains of the Bay City Rollers. Instead, we've got a series of performances by some of the most enduring and hottest musical acts on the planet. If you haven't already got your tickets, you never know, there might still be time to check out one of these 8 great shows. Celine Dion, Auckland, August 11th, 12 and 14. It certainly was Titanic news back in February when the much-loved Canadian chanteuse announced she was heading our way. Her 3-show residency at Spark Arena marks the My Heart Will Go On singer's first appearance on our shores in more than 2 decades. The 50-year-old is currently wowing Australian fans with the Sydney Morning Herald's Michael Bailey among those who were suitably impressed with a crack 13-piece band and 3 excellent backing singers behind her, a succession of elaborate costumes, only one of which was a ball gown, and the spectacle of seeing Dion sing Falling Into You while dancing a surprisingly deft tango duet. It was easy to get carried away in the lushness of it all. Tickets are still available for her final 2 performances via Ticketmaster. Katy Perry, Auckland, August 20th and 21. More than 12 months after it was first announced, Kiwi Katy Cats will finally get a chance to witness the 33-year-old in the flesh at Spark Arena in just a few short weeks. The singer was last here in 2014, when she played 2 shows with Swedish singer Tove Lo at the same venue. This Australasian leg marks the end of the near-year-long tour to promote her polarizing Witness album. Perry pushed the envelope, presenting 20-odd songs across 5 acts, plus an encore which left no stone unturned, unpolished and uncoated in the brightest of sparkles, wrote the Western Australian Simon Collins about her recent Perth concert. Tickets are available from Ticketmaster. 5 Seconds of Summer, Auckland, August 7th. The Aussie boy band returned for their first visit since 2015 for a one-off gig at the Logan Campbell Centre to help promote their latest album Young Blood. Rolling Stone magazine described the latest work as going full pop, leaning into some 80s inflection and foregoing the bratty, DGAF ethos of their earlier work. Whether you'll be able to hear that above the screaming tweens and teeny boppers is debatable. Tickets via Ticketmaster. Bob Dylan, Auckland, Christchurch, August 26-28. A recent winner of the Nobel Prize in Literature, the 77-year-old, the poet laureate of rock and roll, is back to play concerts at Spark and Horncastle Arenas. While he last played Christchurch in 2014, it's been 6 years since he last graced the Auckland stage. Potential concertgoers be warned though, Dylan has become legendary for his vehement focus on the music, disinterest in crowd interaction. In reviewing a performance last November, The Washington Post wrote that, during the 90-minute show, he neither acknowledged the crowd nor spoke a single word. Tickets are still available via Ticketmaster, Auckland, and Ticketek, Christchurch. Queens of the Stone Age, Auckland, Christchurch, August 23-25. The noughties US rockers are bringing their Villains World Tour to Spark and Horncastle Arenas, making good on founding member and vocalist Joshua Ohm's hint while here for a one-off concert last year that they would be back. The Californian 5-piece, formed in 1996, will be joined by Australian bluesman C.W. Stone King for both shows. If The Guardian's review of a London concert last November is anything to go by, fans are in for a treat. Tearing up the rulebook, rock's last remaining outlaws create a visceral, vast and heavy sound that is scoured of machismo and full of wit, wrote Stevie Chick. Vega and her acclaimed guitarist Jerry Leonard will perform songs from throughout her career, including her much-loved 1987 album Solitude Standing. Masterfully, she left you wanting more, not just of her music, but also her little insights, wrote Golf News' Ashley Hammond about the performer's recent Dubai concert. Tickets for both shows are available from Ticketmaster. Courtney Barnett, Auckland, Wellington, August 28–29/30. One billed as Australia's most sought-after indie export, the singer-songwriter is crossing the Tasman once again for concerts at Auckland's Power Station and Wellington's Opera House in support of her new album Tell Me How You Really Feel. Currently on tour in the US, the Columbus Dispatch recently wrote that, while the exhilaration of her distorted, incendiary guitar solos competed with her considerable ability as a composer and singer for center stage, it was a dazzling display of all her strengths. Tickets are still available for all concerts via Ticketmaster. The Charlatans, Auckland, August 22. Billed by promoters as one of the most widely loved British bands, the indie rock specialists make their first appearance on a Kiwi stage since 2008 with a one-off concert at the Power Station. First forming in 1988, the Manchester Pioneers are best known for their 1990s song The Only One I Know. Their latest album, Different Days, was released last year. Tickets from Ticketmaster. Stuff promoted, stories recommended by